He completely ignores everyone when he's eating, doesn't react at all. He's actually in very good spirits, poor thing. But the blood work says otherwise.
We'll keep fighting as long as he wants to keep going.
Snowflake, or should I say super snowflake, because that will be a really fitting way to describe this little kitty. He came to us nearly dead. We rescued him from the south of the country, from Granada. He came to us, to our hospital, on his last breath. This kitty had been run over by a car or a truck. He had multiple fractures. His skull is fractured, plus there's a hole inside his palate. There was a big hole. He couldn't eat. Whatever he ate, he went inside and created infection. We had to close that hole. And that was gonna be so complicated because his condition was so weak, we couldn't go into surgery. First, we had to get him better. And to do this, we had to go using a sonda and give him food directly through the nose and then directly to the stomach. But he couldn't continue in such a way. We had to do something a little bit more permanent. Spoke to my friend Jorge Llenas, and he created this special technique, and we used a plug, a silicone plug that we put inside the palate, and that blocked the hole temporarily because it's not permanent, but he could go on for 1 year, 2 years while he gets better, and we prepare for a better surgery using titanium or something like this. We don't really know right now, but right now what we know is that hole has been closed. He has been eating properly and he's doing better. But you watch this because it's not so easy. There is more. This is Snowflake.
Can you show me how Snowflake's doing and give me an update?
How are you?
Hi, all good.
How's life?
Just came to see Snowflake. How's Snowflake doing?
Really well, actually. He's eating brilliantly.
His fur is looking much better. Do you think he's putting on weight?
Yes, little by little.
They told me it hasn't been necessary to use it. The feeding tube that goes straight into the esophagus. Come on then, let me get you down so you can stretch your legs. He's got diarrhea, Martina says. But, well, step by step. He's doing really well, though. That's great. I want to see you eating chicken soon. He completely ignores everyone when he's eating, doesn't react at all. Right, time to weigh in. 2 kilos, 320 grams. How much did he weigh last time?
He weighed 2 kilos.
Well, the thing is, he's regained some weight, which is important. He's eating on his own, and we're also supplementing via the tube.
Oh, you're still giving him a bit?
Yes, to help out. And he's continuing his medication. The antifungal, the antibiotic, and something to boost his immune system.
And he's still on fluids, right?
Yes, we're still keeping him on fluids for support. Maybe we'll stop them next week. The thing is, his skin is going to take work. It won't be easy.
I've noticed he's got a bit more flesh on him. Not much, but a bit. And this fur is all new.
Yes, that's good news, slowly but surely, especially considering how critical he was. The fact that he's alive is a miracle. Right, let's get him back into his cage.
All right, perfect, thanks. As Isidore says, I'd say you've come back from the dead, honestly. Right, I'll leave you here. We're off. Right, I've just arrived at the clinic in Benissa, and we're going to check in on our little cat Snowflake. I've been told he's doing quite well. What a cheeky little face. This is a whole different cat. Come on then, let's take you out for a bit and get you some food. Snowflake, they've taken the little tube out. You're eating a bit better now, aren't you? You're definitely going to bounce back once you're at the great house. Now we're going to ask how you're doing and what the plan is. And let's check your x-rays. They removed the feeding tube. In the end, it wasn't needed. It was just in case. He's eating like never before. And look at those legs. What a difference.
The plan with Snowflake is, first, we've taken him off the opiates to see how he goes, but he's still on anti-inflammatories. We'll wean him off gradually, today the opiates, and in a couple of days, the anti-inflammatories. We'll see if he keeps eating well and remains comfortable. But here's the thing, even though he's got a great appetite and eats the right amount, he's actually losing weight. We've ruled out thyroid issues. We're reviewing his blood work, reducing pain meds, and seeing when he might be able to go home. The feeding plug is working very well.
What tests are we doing?
We'll do a hematocrit, thyroid test, and electrolytes. Snowflake had been losing quite a bit of weight, so we wanted to make sure it wasn't hyperthyroidism. The test came back negative. He's anemic, more than before. So we're sending out a PCR profile to check for feline infectious anemia to see if a bacterial infection might be causing it. Even so, we're starting him on antibiotics now and waiting for the results to see what's going on.
Okay, perfect, thanks.
And right up to here, everything seemed to be going well. I've been recording this for the last week or so, and yeah, he was doing better. He was putting on weight, but for the last couple of days, something has been happening. Just look at this.
We're going to give Snowflake a blood transfusion because his blood work doesn't look good. He's actually in very good spirits and eating really well. Poor thing. But the blood work says otherwise. Let's hope everything goes well and it helps him bounce back.
Yes, it'll do him a lot of good.
The wound is healed, completely closed. We're doing a CBC today to check his current levels, and then we'll follow up with a proper review.
There's a tiny bit of free fluid between the serosal layers here. Very little. The first time we checked, there was much more, so that's a really good sign. We've done a very thorough ultrasound to rule out endocrine, metabolic, inflammatory and tumour-related diseases. We'll put together a full report with all the findings. We also checked his little heart, just in case there was myocarditis, which can be linked to certain infectious diseases. When Let's Adopt rescued him, he was on the brink, and he's been improving ever since. But we need to be very precise about the cause of his illness in order to treat him properly and help him pull through.
What do you think it might be?
I think it's a combination. Cats are very prone to infectious viral diseases, so I believe it's a mix of an infectious disease and a severely compromised immune system. We're going to try to identify it to give him a very targeted treatment and improve his body condition. He's fighting hard, he's eating, trying to live, and coping really well with being in hospital and handled. We'll keep fighting as long as he wants to keep going.
Right, they've connected Snowflake for the transfusion now. Let's hope he picks up with this. Let's see if this transfusion does the trick. Poor thing, he's so ready to get better. We'll leave you to rest now. Come on, rest up.
Right now, Snowflake is losing weight. It's very small, it's very slow, but things are not going well right now. The anemia continues, and he tries to eat, but he's not putting on weight. Something else is going wrong. I spoke to Jorge, and he believes that there might be signs of hyperthyroidism, and that's what we are dealing with at the moment. We're waiting for the results of some of the latest tests, and let's see what happens. As you've seen, Snowflake is at the hospital. He's in intensive care. There are a lot of people watching for him and caring for him, and you are one of them. So please, if you can, donate. Help us take care of his treatment. This is not over yet. Not by far. Snowflake needs you. Please donate. Help us save him. Thank you.